Okay, so this is the second video in our Unit 3 Topic 1 Bivariate Data series. We're looking at creating two-way frequency tables. So just for now, I want you to ignore the data table over here. We're going to use that a little bit later. So just in the beginning, I want you to remember two things. So we've got our response variable and our explanatory variable. So whenever we have any sort of investigation, we need to first decide which is the response variable and which is the explanatory variable, okay? So the response variable goes on the tops of the rows in a two-way table, and the explanatory variable goes on top heads, are the headings for the groups. Now I remember it with response variable rows. Response R, rows R, so response rows. Now, we think that someone's attitude to gun control may depend upon their gender, okay? So, first of all, our response variable is going to be the attitude they have to gun control. And our explanatory variable, what we think explains their attitude, is their gender. Are they more likely as male or female to, be pro-gun? So from there, what we can do is we can draw up our two-way table. So gender is going to be the top of our groups, attitude is going to be the top of our rows. So just over here, I'm going to do attitude to gun control. And then basically, we're going to have an attitude is either yes to gun control or no to gun control. Over here, we're going to have our explanatory variables of gender. So we're going to have male and female. Just above that, I'll give the title gender. Yep, so title, our two responses, male and female. Let's fix that up. Okay, so yes and no, male and female. So here I've got 32. Let's just put some numbers in. 26, 30, and 12. Easy, yep, so got our variables on the right side. Now to finish a two-way table, all you have to do is add totals to the rows and column. Oops, just write total, be better. That way, and then down the bottom here, total. So our totals are 32 plus 26 at 58, and 30 and 12 is 42. 32 and 30 is going to be 62, and 26 and 12 is 38. Then if we add 62 and 38 together, we get 100. We double check 58 and 42, yep, 100. That means there were 100 lots of data in this survey, so 100 people all together, split male and female. Okay, so now that we've done this table, we're going to have a look at creating a table from this set of data. So I'll just plug this one out. Now when we have a look over here at this table, we've got gender, so we've got males and females, a bunch of students, so 10 different students, who have indicated whether or not they intend to go to university. So our two variables that we have, we've got intending to go to university, so yes or no, that's the response. So are you going to university or not, yes or no? And we think that their response to whether they go or not will be based on their gender. So once I've done that, my EV is groups, my RV are rows, so above my rows, I'm going to put intends to go to uni. And that would be yes, no, and total. Just go this way. Then I've got, let's just check here, male first and then female. Doesn't actually matter which way you do it. And total at the end. And I'm going to make sure I put my column heading with my explanatory variable of gender. Okay, next I need to actually use my data to fill out the table. So I read it like this. Okay, student 1 is female, so I'm going to be putting in female, and intends to go to uni. So yes, intends to go to uni. Next one is male, intends to go, yes. Female, no. Female, yes. Female, yes. It's 4. 5, male, no. 6, male, yes. Male and yes. 7, female and yes. 8, male and no. 9, female and no. And 10, female and yes. So now that I've tallied those, I can actually just replace them with numbers. 2, 2, 2. I can redraw the table, but I don't really have time to do that in the video. And 4. So then we add our rows, add our columns. So 4, 5, 6, 2, 4. And then 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 2, 6. So 6 and 4 is 10. 4 and 6, 10. Are there 10? Yes, 10 students. So all of my data matches up. And that is how you create two-way frequency tables.